If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original. Hello! Durbit, you're first! That means you get a thumbs up. Whoop. Hello, Mel! Hello, Jimmy! I'm a little late, I got boo-boo. I got a boo-boo. I got a boo-boo. Yeah, I got a boo-boo. I was adjusting my seat, and then I went to move something, and you can't see it, and there's no way I can get the camera to show you. Hey, Kate! Love the intro video. Makes me want to stay. I mean, it's pretty good. It could be updated. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. But no, it's really good. It's definitely improvement of nothing, which is what we had before. And I am a big fan of not having nothing. But then I okay, you're trying not to die. I didn't say I wanted it done today. You got at least a week. No, I'm kidding. Kate, you continuing to stop dying. The video's fine. I can vouch for that. Been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday. I can vouch for that. But no, I hit the thing that anchors the camera. It has an exposed nut. And I caught the edge of that, and it immediately ripped open and started bleeding. I was actually kind of shocked as to how fast it started bleeding. It hurt, but you know, I don't.
Oh, we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
Plausible big werewolf Pico Mouse. Yep. 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 Smothered pork chops. Nice. I made nothing today. No, actually, I lied. I made myself a ham sandwich. Hot ham and cheese sandwich. A little bit of honey Dijon mustard. It was good. Oh my God. Can we talk about sandwiches, folks? Can we talk about sandwiches? Did you have the heavy cream or did you have to go buy some? Kate? Yeah, Kate. Did you have some? Oh, you did have some. Okay, good. I'm glad we rectified that in the chat. So we went to Finney's yesterday, which is a local establishment in Santa Barbara. There's a couple sprouting out outside of Santa Barbara, but the good one is Santa Barbara. No offense to the other ones, but the good one is in Santa Barbara. I have eaten at Finney's dozens of times. Doug would take me to Finney's quite frequently. We would take people that were visiting here to Finney's when they would come to Santa Barbara because it's a Santa Barbara thing. Now I have a pretty wide-ranging palate, and I eat a lot of things. Kate says, Durbit cleaned out my fridge yesterday, and I had treatment today, so I texted Durbit from bed asking if I had heavy cream, because I didn't want to get out of bed to check. No, I get it. Oh, Ion, there's no shame in that game. Listen, I have literally sent an Instagram reel to Melissa laying in bed next to me instead of just leaning my phone over and showing her. That's the level of lazy I am prone to. Literally couldn't just do this. I had to be like, okay, she can watch it on her time. So we went to Finney's, Melissa, James, and I, after the amazing stream we had yesterday. If you didn't see the stream yesterday and see the 40 minutes that Mrs. the Breaker was live, breaking, and engaged in conversation, then you missed a very amazing show. And I can tell you it'll probably never happen again, because she said that'll probably never happen again. But yesterday was awesome. And a lot of you saw it and some of you didn't. And those who didn't, yeah, you missed out on a good thing. I love you for that. To be fair, reels hit better on your own phone, because sometimes people hold their phones weird. Sub goal for a Mel show? Maybe. I mean, we can't even get a sub goal to give away a free comic book. So, we'll see. So we're at Finney's, and I said, Mrs. the Breaker, I am going to try something I've never tried before. I'm going to step outside my box. Usually I will get the blackened mahi sandwich because it's freaking delicious. Or I will get the chicken fingers because they are delicious. Or I will get the tri-tip sandwich because it is delicious. Often it's the mahi. But I said, I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to have the Wagyu A5 burger. And when I ordered that, Durbin's like, I want the tri-tip sandwich. Trust me, you do. It's freaking delicious. When I ordered that, she asked me the magical question. Because it's Wagyu, even though it's ground, she said, how would you like that? And I said, oh, this is better than a regular burger. Regular burger, you really can't have it very raw because you die, because it's poop beef. And this is Wagyu and ribeye blend, BT dub. And I said, I will take it as rare as you can legally give it to me. Wink, wink. Hello, me lord. We're talking food, me lord. And she said, okay, got it. She understood the assignment. I got this sandwich. Now let me explain what is on this sandwich. It has some very nice peppered hickory smoked bacon. Thick, decently thick. You don't want super thick for a sandwich, because then it's tough to bite through. So people are like, oh, give me the thickest. No. You don't want super thick bacon. You don't want flimsy bacon for a sandwich, because that's Burger King. You want thick but not overly thick bacon. This had that. Then it had, I want to say it was pepper jack cheese. It had some arugula. And it had a mustard, it wasn't mustard, but it was a mustard, excuse me. I'm an equal opportunity employer when it comes to bacon, but on a sandwich, it shouldn't be overly crispy. It should be semi-soft, because you don't want it to change the texture of the sandwich. bacon on a sandwich is not something you should do lightly. There is a chemistry to it. Again, I digress. Let me get back to it. It was like a mustard aioli. That's what it was. It was a mustard aioli. I bit into this sandwich, and there was nearly no resistance from anything but the bacon. The tenderness of the Wagyu. I need a moment. It was unbelievable. It was so red in the middle. It was so red. It literally was like almost textureless. It just melted into the rest of the stuff. It just melted into the arugula bacon and the. I took one bite and I felt like Jordan the Stallion. I was like, it was that good. Shout out to Jordan the Stallion. Witness me. The sandwich, I need to tell you, was so good. It ruined me for sandwiches, for burgers. I don't think I can eat another burger. I don't believe I can. Because this was the hey Don, this was the yeah. And then I told the girl, I berated the waitress like it was her fault. I was like, I have been coming here for 3 years in different locations, and I have not tried this burger, which, by the way, is marked as a fan favorite on the menu. And I said I usually get the mahi sandwich, the blackened mahi, because it's just delicious. It's a thick cut of mahi. And she's like, oh, this is a fan favorite. Everyone loves it. I'm like, I know. It's life-changing. It ruined me. I thought about cheating on my wife with that sandwich. I thought about going there before work and buying a sandwich to go. And then pretending that I didn't have one when I came home and cooked dinner. I don't even like burgers. It's true. It's true. I don't even like burgers. I love this burger. I love this burger as much as I love lamb. And you all know how much I love lamb. It is that good. I'll be thinking about it for probably the next month. That's not aioli. Billowing wise horseradish and Wagyu ribeye, pepper jack, bacon, crispy onions. I did not get the crispy onions. I didn't. I said, hold them. A little bit of steak sauce. It was now listen, when it says steak sauce, it was a very lean amount of steak sauce. They know what they're doing. And then the mustard aioli. The steak sauce was on the top, and it was very lean. The mustard aioli was on the bottom bun. Oh, the master crafting of the sandwich. It was on and it was also lean because the sandwich didn't need more flavor. It just needed a little flavor. Like that was it. That's all it needed. It was just like, hey, listen, I am an amazing burger. But, you know, an amazing burger just needs a flavor. Like, that was it. Just a little. Yeah. Just to make it sound fancy. Listen, what I'm going to say is un-American. But I want you to understand it comes from the heart. This sandwich was so good, I didn't even want to eat the French fries because I didn't want the French fries to ruin the experience of the burger. I want you to let that sink in. And they have good fries. I ate the entire burger without a French fry because I did not want an interruption in the momentum the burger was having getting into my belly. So I ate the entire burger, 1 or 2 sips of cider, and then proceeded to eat the fries. Burger's so good that you save the fries for last. It's a thing. Anybody wants to visit me in Santa Barbara? That's where we're going to go. Bet. And you know what I'm going to have. All right, folks. We have a great show today. I have nobody in the studio with me, which sucks. But that's just the way it is. Mrs. the Breaker has to be working. Jimmy the Breaker has to be playing Fortnite. And I have to be alone in the studio. Are you sponsored by the burger place? No, I wish I was. Listen, if Finney's wants to give me a gift card so that I can continue eating those burgers, by all means, I'm not going to say no. Artsy, smelly, skirret, copy this. That says it all, right? We have Something Pretty's art for sale. And if you're a fan of really good art, then you're going to want this product. If you are a fan of getting extras and winning things, you're going to want to buy this product because there are 6 giveaways, 10 envelopes. Only 6 envelopes remain, as a matter of fact. 60% chance that you're going to get something out of this break additional to the art. Squatch is one. These 2 tarot decks, that tarot deck, that tarot deck. That book, yeah, it's got art in it. It does. And it's good. Scuba! What's up, man? Scuba's like, I hit that button 4 times. I bought that bee, and I dig it. Yup. Oh, time for a boom boom break. What up, Daniel?
Go ahead, have a drink, Lyle.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Kate. I needed that. Daniel Gonzalez, how are you doing, man? How is the family? I hope everything is well. I hope you are doing well. I have been watching you on Instagram. Not like I haven't been sitting outside your house and watching you. I've been watching you on Instagram. And man, I wish I could draw a fraction of as well as you could. It is like sometimes I watch you like just draw things, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. There's a reason I've never started drawing. There's never a reason I tried to start drawing. I look at other people and go, I shouldn't even start. It will waste a majority of my life to not be that good. That's Daniel Gonzalez. That's what I see when I see his art. I see I don't want to try anymore. Busy. Good. You're welcome. Yeah, man, colds suck. James and I are not sick. I will tell you we aren't. Our noses, you can hear it. We have bad allergies, and he and I get triggered at the exact same time. We will have sneezing fits together. It rained today up here in Santa Barbara. It's supposed to rain all week this week. That will knock the pollen down a lot, thankfully. So the following week should be a lot better. With that said, here in Southern California, when it rains, it also makes things bloom. As we are typically an arid time when we do get buckets of rain and everything becomes pretty and green, flowers come shortly after, so there will be a calm before the storm. James and I will be able to breathe, and then we will be as bad as ever. Allergies have been killing me this week. Such an itchy nose. Yeah, I've just not been able to breathe through my nose. I've been doing some mouth breathing, like a real prank caller. Yeah, Scuba sent me a notice saying that Southern California is going to receive more rain this week than the rest of the United States. Jimmy's birthday's Tuesday. I hope it subsides by Tuesday because I would like him to have a sunny birthday. Yeah. Anybody watching that barn burner of a game between the Jets and the Patriots? Scuba says, actually, it said it would be the wettest place in the country. I know. That's why I live here. Hockey is on. Yeah, I think the Sabres are playing right now. I do believe the Sabres are playing. Let me look. Let me see. Let me just Google. Are the Sabres losing right now? That should be the answer. Sabres are losing, so yes, they're playing. What up, Elbow? Love you, man. Just woke up. Good timing. The Kings, Toronto. Who's winning? Is it the Kings or Toronto? Hellbolt. That is a King's household you are talking to. I once heard that Denny beat up a guy because he said the San Jose Sharks are as good as the LA Kings, and then promptly beat the guy up. All right, let me get my app open because I realize I don't have that open. It's true. Mrs. the Breaker saw the studio today with Jimmy and I. The new one. Not Denny sitting here thinking if that really happened. Well, I'm not going to not root for my team. Good man, Hellbolt. We did. We took the Breaker family went to the new studio. I pointed out everything, and Mrs. the Breaker was like, for the first time ever in our 16 years of knowing each other, she turned, looked me dead in the eye, and said, "It's pretty big." I had never heard that before up until that moment. So I felt pride in my studio. Yep. Ramshackle doubtful worm smoocher. It's a ramshackle doubtful worm smoocher. Hey now. Oh. That's like lint liquor. The Breaker family goes to the studio. Seems like a 1980s National Lampoon movie arc. Assiduous, vivacious raisin past a that. Assiduous? What does assiduous mean? I know what deciduous means, but what's assiduous? Showing great care and perseverance. She was assiduous in pointing out every feature. Similar to meticulous, thorough, diligent, and sedulous. What does sedulous mean? Sedulous. A person or action showing dedication and diligence. Oh. Assiduous. I'm going to try to work that into a conversation. Did you say paste, not pasta? Yeah. Because on my screen it's split. I mean, it's past, and then it's a new sentence. A that non. I mean, I could take a picture of it to show you, because it doesn't explain very well. Trust me, when you see it, you'll be like, oh no, that actually makes sense that he did that. He's not an idiot. I mean, you'll still think I'm an idiot, but like not as much. I clearly haven't texted you in a very long time because you're not in the top 20. There you go. Now you can see why. Yep, but that's not how it showed up on my screen. I have a different screen than you do. I see things differently. My layout is different. I just texted Kate with the answer. I'm going to also send that to the most important person in my life so they can also see it. Non-UFO? What? So in my defense, usually after the underscore, it's just a jarble of letters that don't mean anything. So I think it was accidental that it was UFO happened to be the first letters. Sir Idiot. King Idiot. Baron Von Idiot. See what I mean? It makes sense now. Now when you see it, it makes sense. Oh, Mrs. the Breaker isn't paying attention. Check out Morgan Still. That's regal. There go, I'll allow the negativity. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Bored Dance Monkey. Yeah, it's a song by, I don't remember her name. She got her start singing in department stores. It's a true story. Look it up. I think that's why the Taste the Biscuit lady was singing in a department store. Tones and I. That's it. See? She knows. I don't know if I dance like a monkey. I don't think I've ever seen a monkey dance. Have I seen a monkey? No, I've never seen a monkey dance. I don't really dance anymore. I'm old and fat. When I was younger, you can ask Mrs. the Breaker, I was a tremendous dancer. Though I danced like a person that was not looking like me. What up, BK? Scuba's just looking for a new partner to throw poo with. It's wholly possible. Wholly possible. Listen, blind cat may be blind, but he's still a cat, which means he has cat-like reflexes. Which means you're probably not going to hit him with poo. You could throw all the poo you want at blind cat, but he is going to be like, and it's going to go. It's like the blind samurai. Can't see, but he knows what's going on. Kate says, which means he's PU. He's stinky? BK, she said you need to shower. She's like, PU. Oh, Sepulros. We were just talking about fling and poo. You know, the usual stuff you talk about 6:35 p.m. Pacific time on a Thursday. You have a medal? I have medals. But medals earned 25 years ago are fairly useless now. This is where I would throw an old Jack Burton quote, but I can't remember it. I don't have time to bother remembering the comeback for this. I am too busy living in the now. Don't bother me while I'm sitting here contemplating life. Discovered that there's a Portland, Oregon themed bar in Shibuya, Tokyo. I now have a need to go so I can say, yes, of course I'm still in Portland, but I'm stuck in traffic. You should go there and be like, excuse me, I'd like to tell you what's wrong with this place. This is far too clean. I think Happy Gilmore said it best. Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a... Did you hear they are making a sequel to Big Trouble in Little... I am convinced that Hollywood is out of ideas, is out of original thinkers. Hey, I got an idea. Let's reboot something because I'm stupid and not creative. Hey, I got an idea. Let's reboot Roadhouse because I'm dumb. Hey, I got too much money I'm sitting on. Let's do a live action Disney that no one wants. No one wants. Hey, the Kings won. There you go, 4-3. They have mountain of scripts too scared to make things. You're damn right, Sepulros. They do. They do. And that's why indie films are so much better than Hollywood productions. That is why they are, and that's why foreign film will always be better than American film. I can list off a dozen foreign films that will stand toe-to-toe with anything short of Endgame. Which Endgame, even if you're not a Marvel person, Endgame is a masterpiece of storytelling and cinematography. People in Hollywood said in the 80s that Hollywood was washed up. I agree. It's true. Hollywood is, there's no, it's bad. I do. The foreign flicks are awesome. RRR is a great example. There's a couple of, like, the stuff coming out of India, out of quote unquote Bollywood, and they're washing themselves of the Bollywood title. But some of the things coming out of India are beyond better than what is being produced here, because they don't care if some of it is foolish. They don't care if it is whimsy. It's good. RRR is one that sticks out immediately. It's just a masterpiece of cinema. There was a French film called Angel A or Angela, depends on how you read it. The front and back A's are capitalized. There is movies coming out of Australia that were fantastic. Candy, I believe, was the name of the one with Heath Ledger in it before he was big. Monkey Man or whatever it was from last year was pretty decent. Yeah. Kings are the scum of the NHL. The Kings are not the Boston Bruins. What are you talking about? It's the other team with black jerseys, bud. The Bruins are scumbags. LA Kings actually have a very good historical reputation in the NHL. The Bruins do not. Philadelphia does not. Philly and the Bruins are the two that stick out to me as being the turds in the punch bowl that is the NHL. Yeah. Japanese, Chinese movies, yeah, they're fantastic. And it's true, yes. There is, so here in the United States, there are rules, and you can't put certain things on film even if they're real. America is not nearly as free as they want you to believe. It's fake. There's more rules in America than there is any other country on the planet, including Russia. And one of the examples of how they stifle creativity and expression in America is film. You cannot portray certain things in film. They will not release it. It will be required to be cut. Whereas you can watch a foreign film and it is going to be presented accurately and in a life manner. There are things that you can see in a foreign film that would never in any way, shape, or form ever be shown in American film. Things that are innocuous, like certain scenes. There is a movie I can't remember the name of the, I can't remember the name of the movie with Heath Ledger. I want to say it was like Candy or something like that. His wife is a massive drug addict, and they have a baby that dies in childbirth because of the amount of drugs that they were on. And they actually show the stillbirth in the film, and they show the aftermath of it. It's not something you want to see, but it's real. It happens. It happens a lot. And you could never show that in an American wide release film. Because no, you can't do that. Why can't you do that? It happens. It happens. It's a fact of life.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Boy, I don't know if that was the appropriate response to that, but I think we'll roll with it. I got my, because they don't have stuff like that. That's not, but that is also true, Kate. Yes, that is true. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, foreign film is where it's at. They can hit on any topics. There's no, like, I'll give you an example. England. I lived in England. BBC, the British Broadcasting Company, or whatever the C stands for. For a very long time, the England, the country, determined what could go on television and what couldn't, and basically they allowed almost whatever. Like, nudity was normal. You'd be in the middle of like a 4 p.m. masterpiece theater show of Maul Flanders.
The hits just keep on coming.
It's true. And and Alex Kingston will suddenly be topless, and you're like, isn't that the girl from Doctor Who? Oh yeah, that is. She's not wearing clothes. Like, that's because nudity is a part of life. People are naked. Sex workers are a thing. Maul Flanders was a sex worker. That's history. But good luck at 4:30 on Channel 2 seeing somebody topless for the sake of a story. Doesn't exist.
Always said life was like a box of
Movie industry has so many
chocolates.
rules and regulations that it wasn't until 2015 when cell phones
You
were
never
used in
know
the
what you're
background of
gonna
actors.
get.
The film industry sucks in America. That's why all the films being made in Canada get around most of the regulations to make films kosher. It's true. That is actually 100% true. That's why a lot of things are shot in British Columbia. That is why things are shot in Europe. That is why things are shot, or they get an offshore distribution company to move the film because it can't be shown. Or they have two cuts. They have the international cut and they have the American cut. Much like the Chinese will have the international cut and the Chinese cut, where the Chinese will cut off anything that doesn't conform to their principles. Like, for instance, if you mention Tiananmen Square in a film, they will edit that part out in China because the Tiananmen Square massacre never happened in China, according to China, even though it happened in China. So, yeah. You can show graphic violence in American stuff, but heaven forbid you show side boob. Oh no! It's true. You can show death, but you can't show life. In the UK, PG-3 was a thing, just a natural thing. I mean, page 3. Page 3. Many people became very rich because of page 3. Yeah. I have been disenchanted with a lot of American film for a long time. Don't get me wrong, I'll watch some things. There was one that I was just talking to Bourbon about. It was a film I needed to see, and it was Indian. It's gonna be a long ways away in my chat. Let me see how far it is. Oh, wait. Bahiro Mastani is the name of it. I'll pull it up for y'all. I want to see this. I just need time. It's a 10-year-old film, too. Do, do, do. That really didn't get bigger, did it? That's what she said. No. Oh, look at his mustache. It's so nice. Man, that is so great. It is 2.5 hours long, which is pretty short for an Indian film. But yeah, that's the next one I'm gonna watch. The next best U.S. film to release, Spaceballs 2. I don't have very high hopes for Spaceballs 2. I'm sure it'll be funny. I saw Naked Gun. I was a little disappointed. And I fear that, and it wasn't because of the acting. The acting was great. I just didn't think it was written as aggressively as it should have been. I have a fear that Spaceballs 2 will be the same way. I do call myself an American. And I have the scars to prove it. Scheisse. Sequels versus remakes are different. It's true. Listen, Mel Brooks wants to come into my house and tell me how disappointed he is in me. He's welcome to come. I'll send him his address. Just have his personal Instagram ask for it, and he can have it. I've only been starstruck like twice in my life. One of them was true starstruck. The other one was just I was very excited to see somebody. I wouldn't say it was I was only starstruck once. The other time I was not really starstruck. I was just excited. And that's Carrie Elwes. No, Tommy is like my buddy. You always mix up Mel Brooks with the guy who did the Jesus movie. Mel Gibson? Hey, BK, will you check her for stroke? See if she needs her meds, dude. I'm concerned about Kate Crawford's health right now. He does. He goes, oh, hi, DC. Yeah. What up, Crystal Wannon, baby? Cryptic animated samosa. Velociraptor. Velociraptor? Okay. Is that a philosopher with tiny claw arms? Is that a velociraptor? Oh, I did not. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, DC. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. I can't be starstruck because I'm a star. I just need more gigs. I want to be in a commercial. So, yeah, man, I want you to have that commercial money. Anything new going on? Yeah. We have Pretty Mythical. We have sports cards. And we had, yesterday, we had Mrs. The Breaker on the show. She spent about 40 minutes in front of the camera. Yesterday was a great show. I wish more people were in it. Excuse me. Jimmy loves sloths. Pay scale 15% over 15 years. There it is. So yesteryear is a gamble. 40 packs, 10 of them have autographs. There's 6 autographs left. There's 36 packs left. So it's a 1 in 6 chance at an autograph. There were a couple of good autographs, and there were a couple of people that probably shouldn't have signed anything. Mr. Infinity ERA is pretty cool. Yeah. Now I will tell you, Crystal, the cards in the pack that are not autographs are absolute worthless pieces of cardboard. I cannot stress enough that it is literally trash or a signature. I'm not gonna lie. It is, you either get a SIG or you threw away $20. Still better than gambling. I know. I don't $20, but I wanted a peanut. I just am very transparent about it. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, I mean, these cards are cool." No, the cards are cheeks. The cards are cheeks. The autographs are hit and miss, but we did have a hit. Carly says hi. Hi, Carly. Oh, I mean, who was the hit? There was a Doak Walker, Hall of Fame quarterback. Doak Walker. Doak Walker is a big name in football. There's literally an award named after him. It's a good sig. Kids into roly poly oly right now. Oh. What's next? Cocomelon? Old school cartoon. As long as it's not Caillou or however it's pronounced. No, I'm familiar with that one, Saporos. No, absolutely not Cocomelon. Hey, listen, I had to deal with Barney growing up. My younger twin brothers, they were Barney fanatics. There were like 8 Barney tapes, and I knew them all word for word when it was over, including choreography. Scuba says, I love you! We did, James had baby Einsteins. That was actually interesting. Storybots is good too. Miss Rachel, yeah, she's pretty popular. Little Bear and Clifford the Big Red Dog. To me, Clifford was a comic strip in the Sunday newspaper. I think I eventually saw the movie, but I don't think I ever watched the cartoon. Oh, Paw Patrol, of course, Paw Patrol. Absolutely. Absolutely. As soon as Scuba comes into the chat, I regurgitate into my mouth, chew it, and swallow it. 1 hour spread out over the day. Excuse me. My back hurts. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh. I didn't realize that was so soon. DC growing up, the two movies that were played all the time. Tora Tora Tora, Dances with Wolves. Kid stuff was an afterthought when you're kid number 6. I was kid number 1 of 5. Mrs. the Breaker was kid number 1 of 5. So mine was the opposite. I had to endure lots and lots of children's stuff because every time a kid was old enough to not watch children's stuff, my parents just had another one. So that it was back to the same children's stuff. Scoob was 3 of 3. This Jets New England game is pretty dang boring. Run, run, pass, punt, run, run, pass, punt. Maybe if we did a giveaway, that would wake everyone up. Let's do a giveaway. Let's wake people up with a giveaway. Let's see who's really paying attention. All right. Let's do... Do I have something spicy? What do I have? Do I have anything spicy? I don't think so. Maybe I'll have something spicy. Let's see. Oh, it's spicy. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. It is winter, y'all. It is winter. Crystal, I have. Jordan the Stallion has them. All right, it's up. The giveaway is live! Exclamation point winner. Oh God, I think it would be hilarious if Prue comes in and wins. Holy crap, that would be the funniest thing ever. I would die laughing. There's a possibility that I would have a heart attack. That would be so funny. $30. Prue is the last one in. Is Prue gonna be the winner? I have Scoobs, Bolt, Kate, Don, BK, Crystal, Mrs. the Breaker, Sappouros, Prue. Whammy! God, if this is Prue, this is gonna be the best ever. This is gonna be so good. All right, who wins? Hellbolt! Yes! Hellbolt! You're a winner! Winner! You, sir, have won this scarf. Congratulations! And you need it in the Pacific Northwest. Yay! There it is. Thank goodness it wasn't Prue. I think Sappouros kiboshed Prue by putting it in right after Prue. So since Sappouros is a big loser, his loserness counteracted the Prue last man log. I couldn't say it with a straight face. Oh, it would have been so much better if I could have said it with a straight face. I think I just sat down and saw the raffle. You know I love you, Sappouros. Optimistic, spicy air guitar, people's champ. Uninterested, filthy, sang, dancing banana. Hashtag loserness. I thought it was funny. No, I love you, Sappouros. You know I don't believe that's true. And listen, it would have been really funny if I could have actually just been like, yeah, it happened because of this, and just said it with my normal face. But it was just too funny for me to not say it. I just won something on Twitter the other day, DC, believe it or not. You won something on Twitter? I think the more shocking thing is you're still on Twitter? I technically have a Twitter account. The Twitter account will probably be the reason I get a knock on the door by Secret Service. We love you too, Bolt. What'd you win, Sappouros? Hellbolt had to win since his team is a loser, Kate said. It's a cute scarf. I think I can sneak in the Rebels base now. It's just probably could. And I'm sure it'll get back to me that I gave it to a Sith Lord. It's Hellbolt's like, ouch. Vintage cigarette box full of pre-1930s tobacco cards. Why, Sappouros? It's funny you mention that. Anyone going to Survivor Series in San Diego? No, I'm poor. $18.89. This is just raw. I'm just raw dogging this one. Oh, wow, this is very risque. Some old judge. Yeah. Yeah, that's... There you go. Oh. Dang, here's some ankle. Woo! Look at that ankle. Yeah, Prue's like, were those ankles? Look at that. Bare back. What? What? Yeah, send it to me. Look at this. Oh. Oh. What a hussy. Right? This is baby butt. Look at baby butts. This is baby butts. You can't do that anymore. Cat people. Yeah, there's ones I can't show you. Tales of the Turkish trophies. Yeah. Whoa, I definitely can't show that one. That actually is a booby. Yeah, I was just sorting through these. Wow, that's really risque. You know, cleavage. 200 per person? Yikes. There's an Oscar Wilde card. How many people own Oscar Wilde cards from his life? It's not even old Oscar, it's young Oscar. Look at this girl. This girl's like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? This is Doug's literal throwaway box. This is all stuff we got to figure out if we can even give it away. Might as well watch ants fight in the sidewalk at this point. And then, because, you know, let's see if I have it still. I might have put it away. Yeah, I think that one's gone. I had another box over here that had some select items in it. I think I put that one away. I did. It's gone. So Doug's got that back in the vault. Oh. Or it's right here. Tobacco cards much? Bye, Kate. How about Chris murder your entire ancestry, Columbus? Richard III. Admiral David Farragut. Lafayette. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. Was that Farragut? Come on, puta. There he is. Farragut was the one that broke the blockade in Nolens. I thought that was Lafitte. I don't know where to look now. Yeah, David Farragut. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. Yeah, that is him. Boom. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I learned about him in the Navy. David Glasgow Farragut. There he is. He's on the right. Most expensive you saw was for meet and greet with Rhea, $134 for a picture. That's a pretty good price for a champ. I know I'll be missing the Bills-Texans game to be here, so I'll be watching it on the side of the screen. The Battle of Mobile Bay. Yeah, I want to say Lafitte. Jean Lafitte was the one that busted up the Nolens. Battle of New Orleans. Jean Lafitte. Hey man, I may or may not know a lot about naval history. Don't act like you're not impressed, Sepulros, that I pulled the name Jean Lafitte out of thin air. Honestly, I'm surprised hers hasn't sold out already if it's not. Yeah, Rhea should be sold out all the time. There should be people paying to stand next to her 24/7. Stephanie Vacour is the current women's champ and she's 95. Yeah, I feel like women are being disrespected. They should be getting more money. I think we paid like 2+ to stand next to Cena. So Melissa and I, yeah, Undertaker's 250, of course. He doesn't have very many photo ops left. We finally watched the movie about oh, what's her name? Paige. Starring that actress. Florence. Really good movie. Not very accurate, but entertaining nonetheless. Yeah, for what it was a good film. It was enjoyable. It was entertaining. It was a really good insight to the behind the scenes of wrestling accurately. Obviously the end did not end that way. I remember when, I mean, she was, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't she already the NXT champ before she became the women's champ? Have you seen the Rock ones? I have not seen the ones from the Rock. So they did, I mean, they mentioned she was in NXT, but they never really mentioned how well she was doing in NXT. They made it sound like she was taken from nothing. Yeah, I do know. I remember her debut. I remember that. But they made it, the movie made it sound like you're still in training, but you're gonna go, and of course they didn't allude to that it's all scripted. Oh, she lost the title, then debuted in one? Okay, yeah. I knew she had already reached a level of notoriety before then, because I remember her. Mostly for her wrestling. What up, Q? How you doing, man? Hey, Q, I don't want to alarm you, but I do have sports cards. I don't know if you've looked at the website lately. I'm just going to mention. Although I'm pretty sure with your track record, you're really not doing cards anymore. You should have seen the Yankees rookies we were pulling of Dominguez and Volpe 2 weeks ago. Made me think of you. Not enough to text you, but like enough to be like, oh, Q would really like this. Check my orders. Okay. Well, there we go. It would probably help if I turned my phone on. And by that I mean the ringer. There we go. Oh, hey! Look at this! What up, T-Bone? Yeah, Crystal, I did a dive afterwards. Q. Hey, T-Bone, Q is gonna fish for some uptown downtowns. Oh, so listen, Q, I don't know if you did watch any of the previous videos. We did hit a CD LAN uptown, out of a blaster, or out of a mega. Woke up tonight and decided it's been too many years since you opened cards for me. Well, Q, let's just say I am ready and raring. And we are, and this is the beautiful one. This is the 2024. This is the good. So Q, specifically for you, let's do some 2024 Panini Optic Football Retail Chasing. Good luck, man. Let's see, 2024. I'm trying to think who the Indianapolis Colt you would want. Is that a Donnie Mitchell? Oh, wait, no, he's not a Colt anymore. You have to have some rookie. It's got to be somebody. I want, anything cool. Listen, I want you to have something amazing. Let's get Q something mind-blowing. All right, good luck, man. Let's do this. Make sure I got the focus I want. Braylon Trice. Don't know who that is. I would love for him to get a 1/1 auto. That would be the best thing I could possibly do for him. Booty! There's Brock Purdy. There's Mason Smith. They said Purdy might actually have a chance to play on Sunday. What about a 0/0 auto? No, Q deserves more than that. Tip Riemann. I never understood why the Cardinals chose Riemann, considering who they already had. Who is it that does sub-zero parallels? Where it's like -3 out of 0? I don't know that I've seen that. Maybe I have and I just don't remember. Oh, that's a very sparkly Gabe Davis. Sparkle, sparkle. Lad McConkey. Trey Hendrickson. Dallas Turner. So, -3 out of 0. Like, I mean, how many cards are there? Do they tell you to send it back to them so they can rip it up? No way. Are you kidding me? Oh, Q! Jeremiah Trotter auto. Hey, man. I mean, that's unexpected. Looking good. Roma Dunze. Rookie recruit. Miles Garrett with the sparkle. Hey, look at this. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Ain't that something? It's a father-son box. Passing grade, Michael Penix Jr. Blake Corum. I met him. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. Very generous with his time. Air Bear. Amon Ra. Jaim. Sweat. DK. Best Tutties. Man, this would have been a box Bourbon should have bought with all of the Eagles. Bourbon's going to buy a box and it's going to be all Giants. Jimmy G. In a Patriots uniform. There's a retro. There's a throwback. Just wish it was somebody that actually plays football. JSN, there's Waddle Waddle. Such an odd, right? Like, why would you make that in 2024? You waiting for the Jimmy G comeback story? Addison. This is a boomer bust guy. Carved out a great first couple of years behind JJ. Now is getting lost in the mix. 2 packs to go. Brees. Joel Milton III, rated rookie, star power. All right, last pack. Let's get that downtown. You need a Brees Hall tutty? I hope it doesn't happen. I sincerely hope it doesn't happen. Oh, wrong Charger. Brendan Rice. Well, listen, this does not guarantee autos, but yet we've managed to score one of Eagles legend Jeremiah Trotter and hit the rookie card of his son too. So good stuff, man. No, thank you. I appreciate you coming here and letting me open up your cards. Those right there. Oh, thanks, man. Listen, I don't know. I have a couple of players that I just am not too thrilled with. I have tough decisions to make, and I know whoever I select is going to be the wrong decision. So you're probably going to see me change my line about 8 times in the next 48 hours. Winston is your he could throw 4 touchdowns, but he could also throw 4 interceptions too. So like for him, every touchdown is really only worth 2 points instead of 4 because he's going to cancel it with an interception. But he's going to run the ball too. What piece of card? Yeah. I'm relying on a kick returner this week. Actually, Kamir Dyke from the Titans is becoming more than just a return man. He leads the league in return yards, both punting and kicking, I believe. But he's actually being worked into the offense because of his speed. So he was a good late round flyer. I just wish I had other leagues that actually paid attention to special teams and gave kick returners their due. Even if it was 1 point for 25 yards, it still makes a fringe player worth a bye-week flyer. All right, man. Good night, brother. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's East Coast. It is nearly 11. What else do I have here? Ooh. Oh, yeah, he does have some cards. That's pretty dope. I like it, man. That's a pretty awesome thing to win. All right, folks. I think it's about that time. I feel like football has gotten in the way. Last call. All right, Elbow, love you, man. Last call, last call.
entertain! Is this not why you were here?
Don and the Daily Entertainment. Sumo? It's got to be sumo, right? Well, I hope it never stops making you smile. Always sumo. You found Medieval Combat MMA last night? Where you live or on the internet? I mean, if it's in your backyard, I would. Oh, on YouTube. Okay, you can send me that link too. I know it's very unlikely. It happens probably in the U.S., but the moment it gets attention, it gets kiboshed. I'm willing to wager. So we'll be stuck watching other countries do it. All right, folks, let's skedaddle. Let me check the gate. The gate is clear. Folks, we are going to watch athletes at the top of their game compete in a tradition that lasts hundreds of years. Sumo! I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other. We can do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be no football keeping people away. It should be pure box opening bliss. Let's get together tomorrow and do that. I love you. Take care. Good night, everybody.